Hello everybody, I want to show you some cool things at the Huawei P20 Lite. So let's go to the first point. It is ultra power saving mode. It is if you have just a bit energy and you need your phone urgent, and so you can activate it on settings and then battery and then ultra power saving mode, and he will ask if you're sure. You go on enable, and as you can see now your screen is turned to black, and so this saves at first much energy, and you have just the most important things like the phone, the text messages and the contacts. So next to it you can add also some other apps like WhatsApp and so on, and let us take the internet here, and now we have also the internet as well. So as you can see, it saves a lot of energy, and if you want to leave that mode, go here on exit. He will ask you if you're sure, go then on exit, and you are back again in the regular mode. So let's go back there again. As you can see, normally my phone says approximately 14 hours to go, and with the auto power saving mode he's expecting 1 day and 11 hours to go. So it means you could really save your life maybe one day. Okay, let's go to the second point. It's also nice if you are working with just one thumb and you want to reach all the corners and so on, you have just one hand free, then you can enable the one-handed mode. If you slide the navigation bar, just like that, or it was one time too much. So just slide the navigation bar and you have that one-handed mode. If you want to exit, just go on the black thing. Okay, one more time. Just swipe your finger from left to the right or from right to the left on the navigation bar, and you have the one-handed mode, and now you can reach the whole screen much better with one thumb. If you want to exit, just tap on the background. Then there's something else. So there's a nice point if you want to take a picture of the screen, so a screenshot. Then just use the power button and the volume down button, and you have a screenshot. One more time, power button and the volume down button together, and you have a screenshot. So it is very nice, and after you can share it directly or edit it. If you just want to cut a picture, maybe you've seen on the website, it is possible. And as well, it is also possible to take videos, not only a picture, also take a video from the screen. So for that you use the power button and the volume up button. Press it also for the same time, and for the first time he's asking you if you want to enable the screen recording. You go on enable, then he gives you some instructions that you cannot record all the apps, it's not supported. Just go here and show, don't show again, go on agree, and now he gives you some instructions how it works. So it is always the power button and the volume up button. So go on next, and then he's telling you also that there's a countdown, and now for the first time we are starting. If you want to stop it, you can also work with the power button and the volume up button, or you just go on stop here. As you can see, you see here the time, how much you've recorded already, and then the stop button, just put on stop, and then the screen recording stopping. One more time, power button and volume up button, then the countdown is coming, and then you can stop here on stop, or with the power button and the volume up button. That's it. Then there's also something nice if you have maybe an app like WhatsApp, but you want to work with the two numbers, or you have two Facebook accounts. So you just have one app, but you want to use two Facebook accounts. Then you have the opportunity to make a twin app of it. Okay, let's go to the settings form. Then we go on apps and notifications, and then you have here the point app twin. Just tap it, and actually I have just Facebook on my phone, so if you have WhatsApp and Messenger and so on, so you will see it here also. So now I want to twin Facebook, so that I have two apps, that I can have two accounts, and he's actually working on it. So and now I have two Facebook apps. Let us have a look. The second page, my first Facebook app, and my second one. If you say, okay, I want to have just one app again, then you just go on that app and go on close, leave it. He will ask you if you're sure, because you will lose your data. It is not for the first account, it's just for the second app. Go on OK, and the second one will disappear. Okay, let's go to the next point. Maybe if the navigation with this navigation bar is too complicated for you, you can have a navigation dot. So let's go to the settings for. Then we go on System. And then we go on System Navigation. And then here the second part, the first part is the navigation bar. You can off it or on it. And the second point, same thing, the navigation dock. Okay, first of all, it will give you some instructions, how it works and so on, but I will show you in that video. So let us activate the navigation dock, and now you see that small dot here. If you touch it for the first time, it will give you some instructions again, what to do and so on. So just confirm it. And yeah, let's go back now on the home screen and maybe we can see it better. Okay, first of all, if you want to remove it, just tap with your finger on it and now you can move it. Now hold it a bit and then you can move it to another place. Okay, the navigation dock is, if you want to go one step back, just tap one time. Or if you are deep in the system, hold it a bit longer and you will come back to the desktop. If you want to have a look on all the apps which are now open, just slide it, just hold it and put it like this. And now you have all the open apps. So like you have on this. And if you want to go back, just tap one time. Okay, yeah, you can decide which thing you prefer. Okay, the next thing is a very nice thing to save energy. So let's go to the settings form. Then we go to Smart Assistants. And then here's the point, schedule power off on. Just go on there. And now you can activate something. Maybe if you go to sleep always to the same time, you can tell your phone, okay, always go off on the same time, maybe like 11 in the evening. So let's activate it. So now you can set up the time when the phone have to turn off. Oh, this was next point. So let us tell us the phone when it has to go off. Let us say 23. So it means 11 p.m. So just confirm. And now you can also set up how often this should repeat. So if it's just for one time or it's just from Monday to Friday, normally if you go work, you have a usual rhythm, and for that is nice. And or if it has to go off every day, also otherwise you can also customize for each day. And also you can set up when the phone have to go on in the morning. Maybe if you get up at 7, you can also set it up at 7 and the phone will go off on 11 in the evening and go on at 7 in the morning. So it's a very nice tool to save energy. Okay, so let us go to the next point. There's something also for the evening. You will find it at the display part at the settings. So this is named Eye Comfort. And this Eye Comfort, I will enable it now. Maybe you can see, so the display turn a bit into a yellow screen. Is good for the eyes, especially before you want to sleep. If you have a look on your smartphone, you're not so much tired anymore. So if you want to sleep in better after using the smartphone, it's better to enable the Eye Comfort. So, but everyone is different, so you just have to try it. And you can here choose also the color you want to have, a bit more warm color or a bit more colder color. So what I've learned is that the blue color or the yellow color is the most comfortable thing for the eyes. If you're not feel too much awake after using a smartphone and want to go 5 minutes after to bed, I think you should try it if you sleep better after using this Eye Comfort mode. Have a look. And you can enable it also if you have learned to the schedule thing. Also, that it turns on just on a special starting time, maybe at 10 or at 11 or something like this. And you can schedule also an end time. So I think it's a very nice to sleep better. Okay, let me show you something more also to save the eyes a bit. Let's go to the settings. Let's go again to display, and let's go now to text size. So as the name says, you can make it a bit bigger, so a bit more comfortable for the eyes. So you can make it here a bit more large. And with the sample text here, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, you have a good example how big are the letters now. If you go now back one step, you can see the letters are much bigger now. And at the end, I have also something nice, because there's an included barcode or QR code reader inside the phone. So you just go with your finger like this. First of all, we have here a search bar if you're looking for some keywords in your phone, and next to it we have a QR code or barcode reader. So if we scan now the QR code, where you are, there you are, I say thank you for watching Phones and More. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I could help you with it, and maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. Would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for, and if you want, maybe until next time. Ciao.